Okay, you guys won't guess this. When he was rolling around being all cute and I was filming him, he smells like now. Thank you, little baby. My whole car smells like this now. So I just pulled up at this cool place. It's a car wash slash dog wash place. So I'm about to get him washed. Okay. He didn't like it very much, so I don't think I'm gonna post that part of the video. My poor baby. So I'm in my car trying to get this out, and look at this. I bought the car this dirty just so y'all know these stains don't come out, and I gotta find a way to get this up. This whole time I was twisting this way, and I was like, why isn't it working? Now I'm gonna twist it back the other way. And that was it the whole time. That's crazy. So you would think after twisting it all the way up that it would like rotate by hand, but it doesn't. You have to twist this using this the whole time. It's time consuming. Yeah. What are you doing over here? Mommy's working. Mommy's working. See, this is this thing. What's this? Okay, this one's harder. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not too bad. It's just taking forever. I can't imagine taking the seats out in a bus. It'd be even longer. And I'm already on a rush because what time is it? It's like it's not even late and the sun is already down. And by 6 p.m. probably it would be pitch black outside. Okay. So hi, puppy. I think. Ooh, and there we go. Good boy. I just took it out, and there's a lot of junk in here, but there's so much more room. So much more room when you come in and you look at it. Hey, puppy. I'm in Walmart. You can get anything you want for Vanlife in this aisle right now. They have everything, and some of the stuff is more expensive than it would be on Amazon. I'm noticing like this $74, and it says it's a rollback, but I found it for cheaper on Amazon before. And they have the camp stove, 2 burners for $40. It's just the same price, I think. $119. I think the one I was looking at was butane, but I noticed that butane doesn't work in cold environments, and it's November. So then I was looking at something like this with the propane. You get the, but then after going through the rest of this aisle, I realized I saw a random power inverter, and I'm gonna get that instead for $34 because I already have everything electric. Okay, I just plugged it in, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't understand the point of having an inverter in your car. It only goes up to 400 watts. You can't heat up food. You can't heat up in the winter. And anything that is of use in a vehicle and is lower than 400 watts or doesn't contain heat, you'll be able to find in USB form, like a fan and a laptop charger and a phone charger. I don't understand the point of this. I'm gonna return it. So I took the seat out, and I took the other cushion out, but it didn't look the best with both seats gone. So I put one seat back, the bench seat, and I have this seat right here that I gotta put in my storage unit. And my puppy's with me. And so right now I'm just focusing on, it's nighttime. I'm gonna probably go to the storage unit, drop this off, put my dog in my friend's house, and try to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and see what I could do for the flooring that was in that area. Trying to think of how I should have the layout. Okay guys, I bought a jigsaw for 30 bucks and I never used one before. I didn't even know how to load it. I had to ask my coworker. I'm about to use this thing. I just like randomly measured the longest part in my car to the longest width, and then I just put it on here, and then I'll figure out the details later. I don't think I'm doing it right. Okay, so I know I was cutting it wrong, but I eventually got it right, and I just cut randomly and I got a little crooked, and the crooked part happened to fit along the spot that pops out more, but I got gaps and stuff all over, but it seems to be holding, so I don't know if I should secure it somehow. I don't know what I'm doing, but it looks good so far, I guess. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Okay guys, so I put pieces of flooring down. They're not like the sturdiest, but I put wood underneath, and then I use liquid nails, flex glue, to like, I guess, keep it up. It still wobbles a little bit, but I don't know what else to do, so I'm just gonna put flooring on top. This is peel and stick. It's the cheapest one I could find that looked like wood. I didn't want my car looking like a kitchen, so I don't know. Let's see how this works. Hi, I'm tired and I'm not done with the flooring, so I figured I'd take a chance to let you guys know what's going on with the bus. I went up to get the bus a second time, November 16th, and the guy was promised it was in perfect condition, which is what I paid for. It was not an as-is buy. So I was driving a couple hours into my long ride home, and the transmission blew, and there was pieces of rust flying off the entire time. It just wasn't safe. And so I found out that he gave me fake registration from Iowa, somewhere far away. Like, once I picked up the bus, I noticed right away, I went to go put the gear into drive, and I pressed on the gas, and all I hear was woof, and the bus didn't go nowhere. So I put it back in park, and then I went and drive, and I drove. A couple hours go by, I'm still driving, and my best friend calls me on my phone because she's following behind me in my car, and she's like, girl, the bus is sparking and there's pieces of rust flying off. So I'm like, are you serious? So then I noticed like there's like leaks coming from the drive shaft that he promised he would fix the first time, and that was, I guess he put one on from another old bus, and it's leaking. It was like red dark fluid coming out. So then the bus just stops working while I'm driving on Highway 380, which is like PA, New York area. So immediately when that happened, I was like, oh no, I gotta like swerve like somewhere. I gotta get out of the way of these cars. So I'm driving, and it's going from 60 to 50 to 40, and it's a 70 mile per hour like highway. So there's people going 90. So I just like swerved off into the side, tried to slow down peacefully and not hit nobody, and then I just put it back in park, put it in drive, put it back in park, put it in drive. It wasn't doing nothing. And then my best friend's like, just don't drive it, it's sparking, it's not safe. And then I'm smelling smoke. I'm like, this dude like took my money and then tried to kill me. And I can't believe this right now. Like, I literally starved for almost 3 months to pay this guy $4,000. And this is it. This is the scammer. I went to the police and I told them, I'm like, the first time I went up there, he gave me the bus and it broke down, and he promised he would fix it. So he took it back, he paid for the tow, and he paid for the drive shaft. I told him from the beginning what my budget was, and he gave me registration. The registration was fake. So I had to go to police, and I'm currently still, you know, in the works of giving them all the paperwork that I have. You have to file small claims. So another headache, and meanwhile I'm over here trying to make ends meet just to keep food in my mouth and stay warm. So if you guys feel like giving right now, this would be the best time, and I would greatly appreciate it, for real, because this is crazy what I'm going through right now. I cannot believe this. So that being said, with me being scammed out my money, and him, you know, the dealer calling me saying he needs more money for me to pick up the bus, and keep asking for more money every week to pick up the bus, and saying it's not ready till I give him more money, all that, I just want anybody who's really like choosing to do van life to make their life better or survive like I am, that to be wary of these kind of dealers and people that like to prey on people like us who are in desperate times and just need to live and make it by. Okay, it was a nice break, but let's get back to the flooring.
This is a angle grinder, okay, this tool.
Okay.
This is a grinding disc. It's usually thicker. It's almost worn out to nothing. When you start seeing that, it's time to change it.
Okay.
That webbing. This is a grinding disc. I use this. This is a special contraption where I set my blades in here, tighten that up, and then it hits the same spot.
Oh, okay.
That's a grinding disc. This is a cutting disc.
Cutting.
Or a cut-off wheel. Like a grinding wheel, cut-off wheel. It goes in 2 of the holes.
Is that to take the thing off?
Yeah, and that's to take the disc off. You can get this on camera.
Okay.
Alright, it's very important when you use this tool, you have to put on your safety squints.
Okay.
All right. Ready?
Do you want...
He's telling everyone in the precinct what he saw.